Hi everyone, this is Deborah. Today I had to do a lot of soul searching before I put this video up. The life of a YouTuber is not easy, and I'll tell you why. We have to be very careful what we put out there because of people who could harm us. So also I worry about my subscribers. If you all are putting your phone number out there or your email, please don't do that, because we live in a very unpredictable environment here. And don't ask me for my phone number or email, because I can't give it. Ordinarily I can't. So please be very careful what you do put on the internet, because I had done 2 videos about, I don't know, maybe a year ago, and someone took snippets out of it without knowing all the facts, and they're trying to harm me with my character. Let me put it out there that I am a Christian, and I was in a pretty much turbulent marriage for 40 years. And I started this channel to help men and women. There are some men out there that are stay-at-home dads that can benefit from the videos I put out there, and of course women. So let it be known that I'm not looking for a partner on here. I am not looking to date anyone. I have someone that I am in love with, and so I am not looking for anyone. I had done a video of the advantages of dating someone over 60. It went viral, and people got the misconception that I'm dating. Let me tell you what, online dating is just futile. You're going to run around in a circle like a hamster. I do not recommend online dating. It is awful out there. And if you think it's like it was when you were in high school, no, it's not. You're dealing with people you've never met before. It's very, very dangerous and not constructive to be dating online. I would not suggest it. You're better off finding someone in your community, someone in your church or in your civic groups. So hopefully you will take my advice. So I've written notes down here. Let's see. I wanted to thank all the gentlemen out there who have been kind to me. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. And then there are some, I guess they're gentlemen, you never know, who I don't know why they're watching me. I have no idea. If you don't like my channel and you don't like me, don't watch it. You know, block me. Do not put it on your, notification bell. Please don't watch me if you don't like me, okay? But I assure you, if you knew me personally, you would know that I would make a very good friend, okay? So I don't want to give this group that have been bad-mouthing me, I don't want to even give them leverage. I don't want to give them any views, because a lot of these people out there, it's a certain group, they're in it for the views. And I find these group of people, they are uneducated. They do not know the law. I know the law. Once you've been through a divorce or you've been in the police department, you know the law. And so this is how I feel about that group of people. They feel that I have, taken advantage of my ex-spouse. No, I gave him our business. I gave him our house that I lived in. I gave him a fleet of vehicles worth probably $500,000, if not more. I just wanted to be happy. Money does not make me happy. Okay? I did not take advantage of my spouse. And if you look at divorce laws in your state, most of them say you split the community property in half. I didn't even take half. I may have taken maybe 25%. I just wanted it over with. And I talked to my ex-husband about this because this community of men think that he's living in a box, okay? This is how uneducated they are. My ex-husband said, Debbie, tell them I am living in a box under a bridge and I'm happy as can be. He finds all this very funny. And I have to also. I have learned to let this stuff slide off of me and get on with my life. I have better things to do than to get on the internet and slander people's names. And I have only been on one date, I think in, 8 months. And I haven't dated since, nor do I want to. You see, there are some women out there that are over 50 or over 60 or even over 70 who our lives are full enough. We don't necessarily have to have a man in our life. So I think that's kind of hard for some people to digest, but yeah. And this is how I feel. If you've given 40 years of your life to a marriage, do you think that the person who walks away is not supposed to take anything? You know, that is so wrong, because why is it that, are we supposed to just leave without nothing on our backs? Well, it's because you don't know the law. This is not my opinion or my views. This is the law. So I suggest some of you who don't understand divorce proceedings or anything of that nature to get educated. I think that's where you should start. So message from my ex. He says, yes, he is living under a bridge. And he just finds this so funny. He is doing very well financially. So, and so am I. So am I. So, we'll get off the subject. Enough shade on that. So I'll talk to you about yesterday. I went all the way to Maryland to get my car looked at. It was more like a troubleshooting of where this mysterious leak in my Mustang was. Well, I happened to go out really early in the morning, like 7-ish, 8-ish, and I saw where the leak was coming from. It's from my window that doesn't go up automatically, and it was because I think 8 years ago my friend knew that my regulator wasn't working, so he ordered one on the internet and he put it in. As he was putting it in, he found that there was just a loose screw in the original regulator that came with my car. But he'd already taken the door apart, so he just put in the regulator that he had purchased for me. So I have the original regulator. So after about 2 or 3 days, his stopped working. And then I didn't see him again for like 6-7 years. And then so he offered to look at my car. He has a wonderful shop. He just remodeled it. He painted the floors beautifully. It is spick and span, spotless. It's like a showroom that the Ferraris would be in. And he just did a lot of work, and I'm so proud of him. And he realized that my regulator that he put in was not good. So I have the original one, so I've got to go back. And then we noticed when I hit a deer, or I think I kissed a sidewalk in my Mustang, the repair people left out some screws on the front end, and it's wonder my front bumper didn't fly off going down the road. But I noticed that, and we fixed that. And I think I need a new cabin filter, because my car's 20 years old, and I think, you know, with all this mold and stuff, you should replace your filter in your cabin. So we have to study of how to get into that area of the Mustang. So it's kind of a meticulous situation here. So at least I know where the leak's coming from, and what I have to do is make sure when I'm trying to roll up that window that it is completely up, because that little teeny space can cause a lot of damage. So I hope those of you who enjoy my channel, you keep watching. This is another thing. I think once the YouTubers start getting a lot of subscribers and a lot of people start watching you, other people start getting jealous and they piggyback off your channel. I know some of the most famous YouTubers, a lot of other YouTubers who are not doing so well out there, they will take little snippets out of their channel to try to increase the views on their channel. Now see, you get paid off YouTube by your views and your clicks and how many of you watch the advertisements that's put on there. If you don't see an advertisement, that means it's not monetized. That means they're, I think, I could be wrong, they're not making any money. So be very aware of these YouTubers that are just coming out and getting their fame off of other successful YouTubers. Be aware of that, because a lot of them are spreading some not good stuff out there. So I just found out my leave was approved at the medical facility that I work at. As I've always told you guys, I see a lot of sick, handicapped people a day, and for some reason this morning I woke up with like a migraine, and I realized this has been happening for the last 5 days. It's usually when it's cold, really cold, and it's all that dry heat. It made me kind of sick this morning, so I know it's time to get those humidifiers out. I'm going to put mine up tonight. So I'm very excited that my leave was approved, because I have not had a real vacation in years. And well, I have been to the Dominican like 7 or 8 times. So I can verify everything I'm telling you guys. So I have no reason to tell fibs on here. No reason at all, you know. And to Norman, James, and there's another James, there's a Frank. Thank you guys for standing behind me. I do have a little bit of short-term memory loss. I don't know if it's the Ambien or the fact that I have been in lots of car accidents, or maybe it's senility or Alzheimer's. I don't know. But thank you to all the guys who are gentlemen. You know, I blame the parents. If you are acting out of sorts and you think you're bad, you know, you want to be a bad guy out there, I blame your parents. I raised my children, especially my son, to respect women in all cases, and to be that person that a woman can lean on and be respected. So you guys that are on my channel to throw out some hate, please go get a life. I'm happy. You can't destroy this happiness. I have joy de vivre, and that means I have joy of life. So don't throw no shade on me, because it ain't going to work, honey. Bye.